Hello, loves. It's the final of the old Barshens format, blowout reminiscing extravaganza. Yay!
One clap is enough!
Barshens!
So, with us today are all of the main Barshens peeps. God, I hope we haven't forgotten somebody. We have Mr. Eli Silverman. Making his first appearance on camera, Mr. Linton Davies, the editor of every single Barshens episode. Mr. Paul Gannon.
Can I just say, for a horrible moment there, I thought no one was going to clap. and I genuinely would have been quite sad.
Sound extraordinaire recording person, Chris Bullock. We have Izzy Jones, who looks through cameras and you see what she sees. I'm here too, sorry.
No booing, we're keeping this lovely.
We have Mr. Barry Lewis, Mr. Ryan Livermore, and Mr. Riyad Barmania. I didn't tell you what they did. And we also have, but not on camera, Richard.
Who's Richard?
Let's go back, cast our minds back in the mists of time to the very beginnings of Barshens. Let's say how we all got involved with Barshens in the first place. We came up with it as an idea to arse about, basically.
Yeah, we did, yeah. It was a bit of a muck around, and 3 years later, here we are.
Yeah. That was easy. All right.
See you next time. Yeah, we met up, said let's have a little bit of fun, come to the YouTube space, and went on the newer YouTube space, which is equally as germ spreading.
Because this was the only thing that YouTube ever seemed to like that I did, for a short period at least. Yeah,
Oh.
They were so into it, weren't they?
It was good, yeah.
Man, if you want to have a set, you can have a full set and we'll keep it for you. So then after like 6 months, it was, we're not even going to keep a sheet for you for the background.
Was there a change of management at YouTube?
I think there is every 12 seconds.
Yeah, it pretty much is.
I think we could happily dish the dirt while we're here.
There isn't really any more
What
dirt. That's
dirt?
actually what happened.
No, I've got some. The head of YouTube London space is a I have it on good authority that he supports
This is not staying in.
You rabble-rouser.
I've got nothing left to lose, have I? Burn it all down.
So we got Paul on board to help organise.
Yeah, because I was just hanging around you for the longest time.
Yeah.
All right.
I can't actually remember before Barsh. How did we meet? Was it one of Richard Sandler's
I don't actually know you.
Yeah.
Who the fuck are you? Where am I?
And then after that, it was like you saw him and
Hello,
you
him.
thought, well, we need a silent clown.
Originally, Eli was going to be playing the sock, the logo, yeah.
Hello? Hello?
But that never quite worked, and Eli was just better as himself, so we...
The sock just kind of fell by the wayside.
It was because we'd finish a day of filming and go, oh, the sock!
Yeah.
Oh, shit, yeah. And then the sock was in the corner all crumpled up.
The concept behind the sock was, it was called Barshens, and the idea was it was supposed to be like a comedy logo mascot thing that had been forced on us, and we didn't want it on the show, so it'd come up and go, hello guys, what's going on? We would just ignore it until it went away.
Hello, I'm Barshens. Barshens, me. Hello, talk to me.
Weren't there some videos with that in?
Yeah, yeah.
I think there's
It was
three.
weird. It was
jelly
really
one,
bad.
That's why it didn't come back.
So yeah, Eli came on as a silent part, and then we made the mistake of letting him speak.
Welcome to Burlai. 10 minutes of the sock, and I'll just drink Guinness.
And then after that, the hordes fell in love with you.
Can I just say fuck off?
You frequently do, Eli, it's
The
fine.
mistake of letting him speak. Needle.
Can I just say, I'm
Fuck
proving
off.
my point right now.
What did you say at the start?
I said,
What did you say?
I promise me and Eli won't argue for the whole of this episode, will we?
Oh, that's not fun. No. Promise.
Yeah.
You know what, Paul? I'm like that guy.
You can tell Linton's never been here before because he's sat in between them.
But he's
I'm
also
like that guy.
trying to
Has everyone
mediate it as
seen?
well, too.
Has anyone seen those Jack Daniel adverts that they have in the Tube, which is the print
Oh,
ads?
yes, yeah.
Where there's that guy, what's he called, Duck or something. When Duck talks, people listen. When Duck makes a joke, people laugh. Everyone loves Duck.
Are you saying you're duck?
No, yes, I'm like Duck.
Sorted that one out.
To do at the end of all the videos, you used to go next time on Barshens.
Oh, yeah, we stopped doing that.
I used to
didn't
like
we?
that.
Next time on Barshens.
homemade waxing. Linton, we got on from the start because I said, do you want to edit a load of crap? And you said yes for some reason.
It's my life stream right there.
4 episodes, you told me. 4.
No, 4 years worth of episodes.
Do you know I used the first episode as a teaching? Because I just...
Don't do this!
No, I honestly did because I was teaching at University of West London people how to do film sound. And the only reason that I got on board with this is because Paul made such a fucking terrible job of the sound on the first block you guys did. He got me involved.
Yeah, I mean, you didn't turn it on, to be clear. You didn't record it. I mean, pretty much as bad as you can get.
So
I totally forgot. We literally had the sound, but you never pressed record.
Yeah.
So, Easy, you came on about the same time as Christopher, didn't you?
yes.
Ryan came on board as the beefcake.
Yeah, Ryan. I think it just went, Ryan, are you doing anything? Like,
No,
today.
I've just graduated, had nothing to do. So do you want to come?
That was it.
Yeah.
And then we've been exploiting you ever since.
Yeah.
Has your degree come in handy working on Barshens?
What do you think?
No.
No.
All right.
No.
Mine has.
Has it?
Yeah, but you did drama, didn't
Yes.
you? I did sports journalism.
And Riyadh, how did you come? And I think I just forced you in the gunpoint.
I just hang around you, basically.
I love that we have an actual feature film director pushing go on a camera. On YouTube channel.
That's about all I can do.
I've got to ask Linton what is his favourite episode.
Yeah.
I think there's a best episode and also my favourite episode, which are different things. Clearly, I think the best episode is the shopping mall marbles.
Oh, yeah.
Don't want to go too fast. Don't want to lose that old marble.
When Eli started, going fucking crazy, basically.
I wasn't going crazy.
It's gone again, it's gone again! This is a disaster, an absolute disaster! Process! Come on!
Fuck me, I'm going to walk off from here.
One of us could have done it at one time, so just give me a sign if you're going to do it first.
But my favourite episode is actually one of yours, Paul. The weird lump game.
Really?
Where you and the game itself with the bottle. I mean, it was the worst. You just all swapped them around for no reason. It's completely redundant.
See, this is all part of my meta game. Is it? I'm talking up the tube, and then he wants it back.
There is no meta game.
No, this is totally. I have to say, Paul, you've outdone yourself on complete futility. You really have. I mean, come on. There's just no point to any of this. There's no gameplay either. But anyway.
I totally forgot that. It made no sense.
The sad thing is that, you know, Alex from Nintendo Life, he sent me this really long email saying, I love that episode too, but here are the rules of how to fix it. And he broke it down into how you can do it and swap it round. And then I was like, good, you can come on and do that. Anyway, this is our final episode. So we're never going to get the lumps part 2.
Sorry, Alex.
Why can't I remember the lump episode?
You had the 3 tubes. One of them was the dirty tube.
Do you want to
One of the big grey lump in.
Oh, God, yeah.
It's that episode where all...
And it was made out of loads of bean boozled all stuck together.
Yeah. And boiled it down.
Oh my God.
To one big lump.
Are you sure you didn't?
Guys.
You sure you didn't eat this and shit it out, Paul?
Next time Paul says I've got a game, yeah, just but be diplomatic and just
Every bean boozled bean boiled down into one big grey sweaty lump. I was basically trying to do a 3-box version of Deal or No Deal.
But
with questions.
I think the real problem is you tried to do game theory against someone with a PhD in psychology.
It didn't matter because it was irrelevant. It was just literally swapping things around for no reason.
There was no game.
I didn't, to be fair, I didn't care. I just wanted someone to eat that lump.
Yeah.
Didn't you eat most of it?
well, Paul. I think we can call this video a success in every way. I think you may have started a whole new genre.
Bean poozled.
I should have just called it Eat My Lump. And just because
Is it too late to change the thumbnail?
Yeah. I'm going to miss making the thumbnails, actually.
That is one of my favourite things about Barshens are your thumbnails.
I think my favourite one was Ryan coming out of the box. Going,
Yes!
You had a random porn star on one?
I did,
Oh
yes.
yeah, got in touch.
Yeah.
Did you get in touch?
We started talking to her on Twitter, didn't we?
Yeah.
God,
She's keen, yeah.
We're going to get
Slid into the DMs now, so...
Well, I can't remember anything about anything.
Drugs, Eli!
Yes. And you know what's kicking in right now?
Drugs.
Beecham's cold and flu.
There are other cold and flu pills available.
Right, so we started off with Barshens' intro sequence. That
Our
classic.
best work.
It always looks like Barry's got a little rat tail, don't you think? It's like Barry's got a rat tail. Wow.
The amount of comments that say, "Oh, why's Barry got 2 copies of PewDiePie's book?" Well, it's like we shot that in the old YouTube space room.
Were there 2 copies in there?
Yeah, but
God,
like,
that book's
we had
shit
that
as well, isn't it?
room booked from like midday till 5, and there was some guys waiting outside. We run over. It was like 5:30, and they were literally like trying to get in. And I'll just quickly do a montage. So we just grabbed it and just I grabbed the phone, and you had a keyboard, and that was the intro.
Because of course, being the YouTube space, they just had a load of YouTuber books. Not fucking mine though.
They did have yours in there.
Yeah, only because I put it in there. I literally brought a copy and shoved it in.
I quite miss doing the poor man's cosplay ones actually. They
Oh,
were
there we go. That was
particular
an early one, the Stormtrooper.
Yeah.
With Eli
Actually, yeah, Eli was the model on nearly all of them.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, he was. Literally all of them.
Well, no, I was Ken, wasn't I?
You did the
Oh,
Ken,
you were Ken. I'm sorry. Yes, you were.
How do Ken?
How do
How
Ken?
do Ken?
Yeah.
Yeah.
What do, Ken? Where's my tissue?
A lot of the stuff we've done that we've personally liked hasn't been that appreciated. Like the Jurassic Park, I thought was wonderful and just not that popular.
But the people who did like it really liked it. Where did you sit on the
liked
Jurassic
it.
Park, Linton? Did it just confuse the fuck out of you?
It was actually quite short. I liked it.
That's the only thing he thinks about. How fucking short is
One
it?
take,
I
one
can
go.
bang this out.
What about rejected episodes? What episodes have not made it?
Oh,
to
rejected
stream?
episodes, not many.
Wasn't there middle-class gang signs?
Yes.
Say no more. Say no more.
Paperclip game as well.
The paperclip
Yeah.
game.
I thought it was going to be like a series of loads of them, like 100 things you can do with a and the paperclip was the first one.
It's like, how many
So
things
bad.
can you do with a paperclip? And you're like, paper.
Yeah.
That was basically the video.
Yeah.
You did a weird balloon thing.
The balloon game where something about a balloon that inflated then exploded. It was part of a
Oh
game.
God, that was just dull.
and it
Yeah,
never
it's
I thought there
really
was more fun
boring.
to that, but it was like,
just didn't pop, did it?
It was a proper game you bought, wasn't it? But it was,
Wasn't it quite similar to Pie Face?
It's like all those kind of Russian roulette kind of things, but for some reason,
It just didn't pop.
it just
it's just a fucking balloon,
it was
isn't
more
it?
that.
Yeah.
We've all seen a balloon pop by the time we're 3.
yeah.
Several hundred times. I mean, it's one of the most common things that happen to you as a child.
Yeah.
How could you think that would be
It's
entertaining?
not as common as like
Paul?
having a piss or something, surely.
Out of interest, Eli.
Yes.
How many ideas did you bring to the show over
My
the
box?
3 years? That was my idea, though.
Yeah, that's true. None, Paul. None.
Fine.
Which is my porn search term. Favourite.
Now, we had 2 games that I actually vetoed because they were too horrible or rubbish. One was your game you purchased that involved rudeness.
There's a game where you basically buy a cock and balls, and it's basically like Buckaroo, where you've got to jerk it depending on what the balls say. So you spin one ball and it says jerk it 5 times, and then the second ball says where you aim it, face, neck or chest. And you can fill it with water.
And you can jack it off!
You can
It's a live
jack
action
it.
game as well.
No, that sounds shit. You're
But to
right.
be honest, it would have been like the balloon game, but just with every one of us holding a big pink cock.
Also, we'd probably have got some sort of strike from YouTube. So
I'm thinking my ideas for the thumbnail for that kind of thing. Big balloon animal.
What was the other veto
the
game?
other one, it was one from Larry was going to bring last time, and it's a kids' game that involves like a long green track and brown plasticine and little moulds. You make plasticine dog poos and you put them all along the track, and then you wear a blindfold and walk down it barefoot and see how many you step in.
I would have done that.
But we had the poo on the head
You don't
thing.
want to be doing that.
Yeah, I would have done
I'd
that.
love
We
to
had
do
the
that.
poo on the head thing.
Yeah.
It was just us mucking about. So I like that. I like as I said to you before, I think my favourite one is Barshens Got Talent. Because that's just a lovely episode, and well, it was just really nice, and it was like everyone brought the kind of the characters of who they are into it, and it was just nice. Ryan, what was your first video?
My first one, it was the first King of Plasticine one.
Oh,
Because
nice.
That's always good. Those are good episodes.
That's
yeah.
my favourite ridiculous format. It makes no sense. Like, why is there a king of plasticine?
First time I met Eli as well was just him going at me with a crown on his head.
The king requests you fashion a duck in sunglasses.
The king has spoken. Let us begin.
The duck has received a classical education.
Where did Cousin Dan come from?
So my second shoot, I was sort of stood at the side and didn't really know what to do and felt a bit uncomfortable. And the whole day, Paula called me Dan.
Really.
Paula called me Dan for the whole day, and I was too polite to go, my name is Brian, actually. Yeah. When we got to the podcast, you were like, we've got Stuart, Barry, Dan, and everyone went, what? Dan!
Eli said it, did he?
What about you, Riyad? Did you have a favourite?
Barshens Got Talent. I enjoyed
Yeah,
that
that's a
one.
good one.
I said Eli's performance with the, the dead mole was something I will never forget.
He shows his true face! The other side of Keith! The witch side! The witch mouth of Keith's anus! Ah! He's turned on his makeup! Ah! Ah! Ah!
I did like the Truth or Fudge game I did.
Yeah, that was good.
That was my favourite of my formats because everyone it just fell apart, completely fell apart.
I want to see his Ghostbusters porn.
What's happened?
Yeah, that'd be a nice outro.
You came in
This
with a
is the
nice
worst
idea
section of
about funny
Barshens.
food combinations.
This is it, Barshens has broken!
Eli's subscription box as well. That was one of my favourite. That's the first subscription box we did, I think, and it was just complete fucking.
It's a quality
which is,
product.
To be fair, that goes down to Paul because all the shit in there was like, it was crazy. It was so good.
Off the shelves.
Yeah, pretty much.
That's modular value. Classic item. That's value. That's quality. There's some value there. That's value. It's a bit of quality, that, isn't it? It's a quality item, that. Now, that's classy. That's bloody quality. Who wouldn't want that in their box?
You may have had the idea. Yeah. It's my stuff in that box.
Yeah, but here's what happened. You woke up running late already for the day. You went, a fucking box. And you went, and then you came. That was it.
Oh, and then I left and then I arrived at the YouTube studio.
Yeah.
But Barry's banana taste test raffle. I think
Oh,
that was
yeah.
quite good.
Oh yeah,
The
called out the banana.
insane-
Then you had fish in the banana.
That's right.
That's when we had fish in a banana. I like those as well.
Could you give me more girth on the mouth, more circumference? It's ox tongue. It's tongue. Banana tongue. Tongue nana.
That
The
led
worst,
into-
the most disgusting item of the whole run was the baby food replacing the inside of an Oreo.
Oh yeah.
What was it? A chocolate biscuit.
These are Bourbons. Bourbons with creamed cottage pie baby food as the filling.
Oh my God! What have I done? That was pure evil. I mean, that was evil.
Tom Scar comes on for one video.
we nearly kill him with bloody jelly shots,
Green
don't we?
jelly,
God.
What?
Like eating a wet carpet.
That is like.
Are we swearing in this?
Oh, yes.
Yeah, good, because this is fucked, dude.
Like when you made the hamburger milkshake.
Oh yeah.
Oh, man. I've forgotten that.
Oh my god.
Tastes like sweet compost. Meaty taste.
Because it was in your bag, wasn't it?
Yeah.
In a Tupperware.
Fermented. Yeah. It was.
Then it was Japanese snacks taste. I don't remember that.
I was with
I was also in the
Anna,
hotel.
and Barry almost threw up.
Oh Christ, yeah.
Why did you almost throw up?
It was cheese related, I think.
Oh, was it?
Livable.
Yeah, very mature cheese, isn't it?
Yeah.
As you can tell from Barry's face.
Can we just? Who else doesn't like cheese apart from Barry here? What's your problem, man?
Richard as well.
doesn't like it.
No, but not just because you're vegan. Did you used to
don't
like
call
cheese
me
when you were
out.
normal?
Melted cheese is
You can't
fine.
do cold cheese.
You
no.
can't eat cold cheese.
No.
Right. There's something weird going on.
We're all the
When
same
did
person.
we lose our strength as a cheese nation?
We're a nation of cheese eaters.
Sharticles. How many bloody sharticles have we done?
Too many.
Yes. Real joy out of those
Yeah.
sharticles, haven't we? My
We
God.
got the
Slep.
the idol from that.
Yeah.
Yep.
My God.
That's about
So
it.
many stories. I was going to say so many stories about poo. You know,
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, man.
I think we've run the gamut on types of poo, strength, width.
Think about it. No,
Presentation.
Yeah.
poo's a big thing, isn't it?
Yeah, everyone
Yeah.
does it.
It's one of the big things. Not poo,
Untapped
wee,
market.
and sex, eating,
In my
hair.
way.
That looms large in people's lives.
Oh, the don't laugh quiz challenges.
That's done quite well, I think.
Yeah, that's good. But that
they
was
were hilarious.
so difficult because Barry's jokes he laughed at and the kids' jokes
I laughed
me,
at
Ryan and Eli
Oh, yeah.
laugh at
They're so good, though.
just totally didn't get you at all.
Yeah. Well, they actually follow up to that was the recent one with the water, wasn't it? The
Oh,
spray.
yeah, that's a good one.
What do you call a fat psychic? A fortune teller.
Oh my gosh! I'm so sorry.
Poor old Octavia, she comes on and
Yeah.
she was spewing water over her.
There's a little shout out to our guests actually. Yeah, we've had Octavius, Ash Frith has had quite a lot.
Quite a lot.
Beck Hill.
Beck Hill has gone.
Anna.
Anna,
was,
yes.
Daniel
Tom
Q.
Scar.
Yes, Tom Sky, yeah.
Our friend Carl.
Yes, oh, poor old Carl.
Biffo.
Biffo did come on that once, yes.
Hosted by.
Yeah,
That was my favourite one.
Pie
I think.
face thing.
I
was
like
that
my favourite format.
Yeah, that
It
was
a good
good.
format,
Yeah.
that.
Good mythical pawning. That was one of yours, wasn't it?
Yeah. How does your agent feel about that, Barry?
Oh yeah, I have changed agents recently, so if anyone fancies getting into the world of PR and can't think why.
Is that the one that cost you a brand deal because the brand saw it?
There was one, there was one around that time. Where, quite a lucrative one was going to come in that might have changed my life. But good old Barshens.
This is 2 guys, 1 cup.
I think that's a wanker chief.
Oh my god.
It was like a.
Sorry. Can you tell me what you would uninvent?
Probably the menstrual
That's
cycle.
syntax.
Okay, now we're in.
What do you call a woman's genitalia? Do you have a name for your Mrs. Oh my god.
I was on a bad wave there.
Or the Mind Benders quiz where the questions didn't make any pissing sense.
Fucking annoyed me that.
Yeah, because it wasn't like we'd made them up, like they were
They came in a
actually
big
from
box.
the game, yeah.
Simple format, and even that I got fucked up. Because what 500 cards, I picked the one card out that logistically made no sense.
The maths was just wrong.
Don't say I'm shit. I didn't write the puzzle, and it came out.
Oh
randomly.
my god, this is classic, right? A bottle of cola weighs 12 ounces. The bottle is twice the weight of the cola. If you get a penny for every ounce of glass you recycle, how much will the empty bottle be worth? The answer is 40 pence, as the bottle weighs 8 ounces. They've clearly written it incorrectly.
Yeah, they've written
it makes
it
no
incorrectly.
sense. For every ounce
I'm
of
so
glass.
disgusted right now.
That's ludicrous. I mean, what did they mean there?
Who
40
are these
ounces,
people?
And then what's great is the comments underneath trying to figure out what the question could have been to get that answer to be right, or what the question should have been to make sense.
Prove your love thing I did that went on far too long and ended up 3 bloody videos.
What was that again?
I can't believe Stuart thought 40 questions and 3 live performances would fit into 12 minutes or something. When our normal quizzes have 10
I was
questions.
very tired, Linton.
I think the performances really made those 3 videos. So all 3 of you just cracking musical numbers.
Lifting me higher and higher.
Surprised they didn't get flagged by copyright.
Yeah.
Because they were that good.
That close.
Tone perfect, like, yeah.
Oh, here's a quick question, just so we know. Linton, actually, you'll know this, I presume.
No
Because
pressure.
I'm not quite sure. You know, we did bars versus hens over the course of 3 years. Who ended up winning that ultimately?
I think I was wrong.
It was very close.
For me, it was close. It was always, give and take.
Yeah.
There was a brief moment where Barry was ahead at the very beginning.
Really?
It was all downhill from
It was week 1.
Yeah.
Have you watched Star Wars yet, Barry?
Sorry?
Star Wars.
I haven't watched Star Wars, no.
Barry, 3 years.
What about Ghostbusters?
No.
You have seen Ghostbusters.
No, I've seen The Greatest Showman, though. Yeah. Twice, actually.
You've seen The Greatest Showman with Hugh Jackman twice.
Spiritual successor to Ghostbusters.
I thought that was quite...
And Star Wars.
Yeah.
Face.
The soundtrack, my kids sing it all the time, so I was like, I'll watch this on the plane. It's so good. Kiddies love it. Yeah.
It's not good.
Oh, have you seen it?
He was a monster. He had
P.T. Barnum.
Oh, it's a real story?
Yeah.
Oh, right.
He's actually a horrible man.
Oh,
he had
crikey.
whales
Oh.
in a basement in his museum in New York.
The whole
like
country
SeaWorld,
of
really.
Wales in his basement.
I knew
How
you were
big
going to
was
make
this
that
fucking
joke,
basement?
Stu. I knew as soon as I
And
said
yet
Wales.
you failed to intercept.
And then when the museum caught fire, he didn't
just
rescue
said,
the
"Oh,
whales,
fuck 'em."
and they used the water from the whales tank to put the fire out.
Wow.
Cut to big song with Hugh Jackman.
Yeah.
What was your favourite video, Izzy?
Well, to be honest, like the whole filming it, most of the time I'm behind a camera, I'm usually just like not actually operating the camera. I'm just crying with laughter. So it is quite difficult.
At least you added with laugh.
Mobility?
Go mobility scooter, yeah.
Actually, you were in that. Yeah.
I can't believe this. There it goes. Right, we have to start again. We have to start again.
The actual guy who organised that for us is still pestering now, saying, "Can we do like Bristol, Manchester, Liverpool?" He's got loads.
He's gone on tour.
He wants to give them away.
Very desperate.
So I reckon we should still do some specials, like a Grand Prix. Didn't they give you some sort of prize or pound?
Oh, this is fucking excruciating, right? What happened here was
a scandal.
Yeah, the guy
worse than The Greatest Showman. This is.
Said to me, if you go into the Entertainer, I've spoken to the head office and they've put a Connect 4 aside for you. And when you do your Connect 4 video, you can say, and if you'd like to win a Connect 4, so and so. Oh, that's great. So I went in the shop and said, yeah, hello, here to pick up a Connect 4. And then what? And I went, so and so, I forget his name now, but the guy organising said he'd arranged with head office. Like,
it was me.
What? I'll get the manager. The manager came out and like, I have no idea what you're talking about whatsoever. And they tried to get them, just nobody in the shop had a clue. I don't know who he'd spoken to, and if he'd just dreamt it or spoken to a bloke on the bus. But yeah, it was excruciating. I just had to go, just don't worry, I'm going to go away.
We went somewhere and did something together. That was really nice.
Yeah.
And I think when the sleep deprivation kicked in, that was a nice bonding experience.
Yes.
Also, I got to stay in a hotel room which had like a bathroom and a window and a kettle in it and stuff. Unlike the recent trip to Norwich, where I stayed in a brothel.
Oh, you went to the brothel,
didn't
you? Yes.
Coffin in a brothel.
There's a place in, I can't remember the name of it.
NR2.
NR2, okay. So, yeah, it's very, very cheap, and people have been putting people up in it recently, but apparently it's literally a brothel.
Oh, an active one?
Yeah, as we've had the police confirm.
Yeah. Wow.
And B, the rooms are like windowless coffins.
It was about a 5 foot by 5 foot box with no window and a huge telly.
My biggest regret on the channel, though, is I never got to try those things you bought that changed your tongue taste from sweet.
Oh, the miracle berries.
No, because I wanted to try them.
They were slightly disappointing.
There was apparently one that made it taste of ham. Made everything taste of ham.
Yes, that's ham.
No, it's a pill.
Oh,
it's
sorry.
a pill that then makes every food taste of ham.
Pork scratching? No.
Best mugging off I've ever seen.
You guys were guessing bits of Eli's junk, and you had to. And there was one where it was like a bit of his gravel, like a.
Yes,
so weird.
It's a
gravel sample. Yeah.
Here is this for you. Now, if you can identify this, I will be extremely impressed.
Well, it's clearly a coaster, isn't it?
No.
Isn't it?
No. It's a sample of someone's driveway. This is what? It's 3mm bronze, general use, pedestrian / light vehicular, where you might want to have your drive.
And Stuart almost got it, unbelievably.
The reason I didn't get it entirely is because I didn't know such things existed, so it would have been very hard.
I'm going to miss saying Mike Stan to you all the time. Where's Mike Stan?
Mic'd up.
And Mic'd up.
Mic'd up's my favourite.
It's very hard to pick out one because they've all been good in their own way. I mean, I just feel like sometimes bringing a guest on, like Tom Scar, bringing him on and then literally making him nearly heave. It's just like, it just sums up what Barshens has been. And
for everyone, that's just a metaphor.
Well, that is that, folks. Thank you very much for supporting us over all this time. We hope you continue to support into the new format, unless you hate it. It's up to you. Blimey, folks. Thanks to everyone, really, all you bastards.
Yeah.
And the people at home. And rest in peace, Carl, bless him.
Yeah, that's, yeah.
It's a bit of a downer end, isn't it? Let's have a jolly tune!
Songs of joy and tears of laughter are all we need to lift our hearts. Songs of joy and tears of laughter are all we need to lift our hearts. Inventing people, finding names, crazy songs, crazy games. But songs of joy and tears of laughter are all we need to lift our hearts.
Well, that was fun.